Good morning, fifth grade online learners. Welcome to March 22nd, 2021, fifth grade science with me, Mr. Monzo. We have Mrs. Braillier's class here, and I was going to make the video, but I actually found 5 volunteers that want to read the lesson today on electric circuits. And Mr. Giovanni's class, there was like one person other than myself that felt like reading. So I'm going to take advantage of the help this morning. So we're going to ask the readers that come up to read the lesson about electric circuits to speak up as loudly and clearly as you can. If you're at home, this is on pages F112 to 117. If you have a hard time hearing or anything like that, remember the study guide is your key to a good quiz grade, along with reading the lesson if you happen to have the book. Okay, so first up we have Evelyn. Evelyn told me she wants to stand, so I'm going to get out of her way and she's going to take it away. Come on up, Evelyn.
Circuits. To complete a circuit to means to start at a beginning. Travel away, then return by a different route. It is related to the word circle. Think about a water park ride. The boats start at the high point of the track, flow with the water down a pathway, then climb to the high point again to take on new passengers. What would happen if a section of the ride were blocked or taken away, or if the motor that lifted the boats stopped working? The ride would stop because the boats could not complete their circuit. The pathway for an electric current is called an electric circuit. The electric charges are like the boats in the ride. The battery in the circuit is like the motor that lifts the boats on the top of the track. The motor does work lifting each boat, giving it higher gravitational potential energy. The battery does work to lift each charge, giving it higher electric potential energy. The amount of electric potential energy per unit charge is called the voltage of the battery.
Okay, very good job, Evelyn. And sometimes our screen just goes blank, but just let me check. And yes, the timer is still working. So next up to talk about electric circuits is Mabel. Mabel, would you like to go next?
Okay.
Thank you, Mabel.
You're welcome. Like the boat in the ride, electric current flows only through a certain path. This path is for an electric current is determined by a substance called conductors and insulators. A conductor is a substance that carries electricity well. Most wires used in electric circuits are made of copper, which is an excellent conductor. Other metals make good conductors too. An insulator is a substance that does not carry electricity very well. Plastic is a good insulator, which is why most wires are coated with plastic. Plastic, wood, and air are also good insulators. Do you think water is a better conductor or insulator? If you choose conductor, you are correct. Electricity travels quite easily through water. This is why you should keep water away from electric appliances. When an electric current can travel through the conductors in a complete circuit, the circuit is called a closed circuit. When insulators such as wood or air block this path, the circuit is called an open circuit. A simple device called a switch changes a circuit from open to closed or from closed to open. A switch is a movable section of a circuit that can open or close a path for electricity. Look closely at the electric circuit above. When the switch is closed, electric current flows whatever that says, through the battery wires and light bulbs. How does electricity light a light bulb? In many light bulbs, current flows through a thin tungsten wire called filament. The tungsten heats up and glows as it resists current.
All right, very good. There was some difficult vocabulary on that page, but Mabel made it through it. And next up, we have Danielle to continue with electric circuits. When we're all done, I'll give a brief review of the key terms. Come on up, Daniel.